Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's also large tuning in, because in this video we are going to do an unboxing with some cool Sega stuff I recently picked up. But when it comes to the Sega, there is so many different weird products out there. So just wanted to do this unboxing with you to see if this thing was really worth it. I love these old school retro Sega thingies, but they're not always very good. So, man, I really hate those packagings, you know, with all of the freaking paper in it. But he did a great job packing it up. So, well, let's check out what this is and if it's going to be a lot of fun. So, the old school Sega times. And yeah, when it comes to the Mega Drive Sega toy devices, oh man, they're so cool. So first impression is that it feels quite nice when it comes to the D-pad. It's the old school, let's say, Sega controller that I personally grew up with. And yep, it's one of those plug and play, let's say, concept. Having this tiny Mega Drive console, I'm going to be plugging in the old school chill-up connection. Okay, so let's see what it is in the inside, because this is one of those problems I've been noticing a lot. And I'm in the meantime trying to search a freaking screwdriver, and let's see if I can find the right one. Nope, that's too big. Let's see if I can find the bloody one that I need. So, seriously? Like, how tiny is that freaking thing? Oh! Batteries. So long live AliExpress, let's say, very cool kits that you can pick up with a lot of different, let's say, screwdrivers in it. Okay, so let's open it up, and ooh, this is a general problem with these devices. You can see there is some battery leakage from the previous owner. I'm hoping it will still work. You can see over there, I think he did clean it up, so let's check it out. Oh, that is one of the things you always need to triple check with these bloody things, that there is no problem going on. Let's put some rechargeable ones in there. See if this is going to be powering on. I know these things are full. Let's plug in those 4 babies. And, oh man. No. Let's see if I can wiggle it around. Oh man, what a freaking night. Ah, there we go. Yes. So it's a bad connection, but let's plug it back. Let's plug it back in with the cap over here. And let's see what kind of games that comes with it. Connection wise, there was nothing much of it going on over here. I'm guessing I need to press that menu button for going back to the menu. ABC, not even the 6-button controller. Start, D-pad, and that's it. But let's plug it in. Let's go full retro mode when it's CRT. Oh yeah, let's go full retro mode with my old school Philips. And this is going to be the great CRT, because I'm guessing this is going to be PAL. Yep, you can see the flickering. So let's go to the 0. Yeah, there we have a built-in game. So let's adjust it when it comes to the 50 Hertz. And let's see if we can get that non-flickering thing going on. That's so much better. Let's press the menu. Wait, is this the brightness? Yeah, the other thing I want to adjust is the brightness to begin. Is the volume? Oh yeah. Let's lower a little bit of the brightness so the image looks so much better. We have Sonic, Echo the Dolphin, Columns, Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle, the Ooze, and I think this is Game Ground or some kind. Okay, so let's go into the Sega part. Let's see, there is no quick load, quick save. These things just have no of those cool features. Okay. That sounds not really great, but let's see what's going on with this. It's going to be sounding a little bit slower for most people here on the channel, because this is actually a PAL game. Oh crap. Alright, let's crank up the volume. Oh, you can actually hear it, but because of the no mono sound, the audio is not like supposed to be. Yeah. So when it comes to the overall performance, I must say visual-wise it looks kind of neat on a CRT, so that's one thing to be sure. So it's absolutely a blast to the past by the audio quality, oh man. Turbos! Woohoo! Oh, crap, I messed it up. No. But so far it seems to be working just fine. The audio effects are here, but it sounds kind of awful, of course, because the overall audio quality is not that great. Okay, so they're messing with the brightness, but besides that it looks kind of neat. So press the home button. Whoa, that worked quite well. Echo the Dolphin, another classic. Personally, I never had like any connection with Echo the Dolphin. Let me know in the comments, did you ever play them? I know there was even a sequel on the CD version that is quite rare. But personally, I never really got into the Echo vibe. There were so many great titles that I released back in the day. And you know, so far there are 2 good titles on this particular, let's say, plug and play stick. Because I remember that you're going to be swimming upwards and then everything went to shit when it comes to that. So the idea was kind of cool that you're going to be playing as dolphin. Yeah, it was kind of freaky. But besides that, yeah, you can communicate with the other animals. Quite interesting. Personally, don't really care about this in general. So let's move on to some other games. Columns is another one. So where I am a kind of, let's say, Tetris nerd when it comes to that. Columns never got my attention. I can still remember there was one of those, let's say, I think Mega Games thingies, connections. But no, for me it doesn't feel, it's a really cool game, don't get me wrong. I know would be a lot of people loving this. But it's kind of cool that there is a puzzle game on there. I'm more like a Tetris fan when it comes to that. Next up, let's see what we can do with the Ooze. What kind of games it actually is, I have no idea what is the Ooze. So I never personally played this on the original Sega Mega Drive. I think that when one of those games I wanted to rent it from the video place, or at least I noticed them, but I never got my hands on because the cover didn't look that great. Ooze. Looks kind of freaky. Okay. The audio itself sounds slightly better than your LCD, but part 1. Okay. Why do I get this feeling that I did play this game? No, this is not really familiar. No, this is a game that I've personally never played. Let me know in the comments that you ever played this game. Ooh, this is such a weird game. Let me guess, need to absorb stuff of some kind? Man, what a weird shenanigans this is. I don't get that game. Let's see what kind of game the 5th one is. Let's see if this is going to be any good. Okay, so next up we have this other game. So what I never really understood about these plug and play devices, that we had these very cool ideas. You have also the blue controller, you have all kinds of different versions. But when you're going to be looking at this, why didn't they implement more games? Well, the library of Sega is so cool. We have so many cool games. Why didn't they implement like 15 games or 20 games whatsoever? Crap, I already messed it up. But next up, we have the last one, Egg Kit. I've been playing this on different kind of, let's say, plug and play devices, and I do get myself really, let's say, into this game when it comes to that. It's kind of cool. I love the music. You can just punch a car. Come on, how freaking cool is that? Didn't they also release this on the Master System or some kind? But let's rip this thing apart and let's see how it looks in the inside. I'm always really curious what kind of technology they were actually using. But when it comes to these plug and play devices, they are absolutely awesome. I love these Sega things, and I also reviewed all kinds of different ones. When it comes to Street Fighter, you name it, man, I can get enough of these things. And if you're watching, maybe you also have this same, let's say, interest in these things. However, when it comes to the gameplay, let's say, it's kind of disappointing. They're using the 50 Hz, and that has to do with the region, of course. So most people in my country don't even notice, let's say, the speed of the game, and that with a simple reason, because these things were very freaking slow. I can go back, I'm just gonna be honest, I've been messing with, let's say, some other, let's say, systems, and I realized I got the wrong screwdriver again. And let's get into my hidden stash of screwdrivers. Is this the right one? Can I actually use this small one over here? Yep, I can use it. So I also want to show you that you can actually use a 6-volt adapter. So if your, let's say, internal, let's say, connection has been completely destroyed by corrosion of the batteries, you can always use an external power supply if you want to. So if you're going to be searching for these plug and play devices, believe me, you can be, like say, surprised of the overall prices of some of them. Where I did pay a couple of, I think around $20 for this freaking thing. I think I just overpaid for this. However, I just wanted to make a video about it just to see how is the overall quality. So I understand with the Chinese clones, I think it was a long time ago, I made even like say a plug and play Sega stick review that was absolutely awesome. It had the same kind of features, of course, with more games and a tiny arcade stick, but some good overall, let's say 60 Hz over performance. But let's give it a look in the inside over here. Let's see if I can open it up. Okay, be very careful. I'm not going to be ripping the wires and losing my screw over here. But that's interesting to see that there was even a sticker on here. I have no idea why there is a sticker on here. So let's see if there's a Paul S. So here states what kind of regions. I'm guessing there will be like different ones. Why this sticker is 7440 and no idea what this actually says over here. There are capacitors, so that's actually a little bit of an annoying thing, because if one of these capacitors is going to be leaking, it will give you a lot of problems, particularly when it comes to like maybe bad audio or visual out. So maybe in the future these things even going to be needing a recap. There is no, let's say, date I can actually find in here, but no, there's nothing much of an information. So everything has been black blob, so you cannot really tell what kind of chips are in here. But these things are very compact, and they had so much potential about when it comes to, like, how cool would it be if this thing has like an SD card loader whatsoever. Thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoy going back to the Sega toys or this Mega Drive. I do wonder like who actually had one of these products and which color did you have. Thank you all for watching again, and yeah, just really great to see you in the next video.